Hey guys, welcome back. It's Nat from Nat's Numbers, and as promised, I'm doing a video on the meaning behind zombies. Now, if you guys watch the February forecast, you know that we are all together processing this month the concept of endings. But what a lot of people don't know is that the 9 also brings another dimension to it. The 9 is the archetype of the visionary, the humanitarian, of endings, but it also brings along with it the character that has become very prevalent in our culture today of the zombie. So the zombie this month is teaching us some essential lessons, and lessons in particular in regards to our ability to let go of the old so we can make space for the new. So before I get into the meaning behind zombies and what it means to you individually in your own life, I want to do a little exercise with you guys. So I want you to comment below and finish the following 2 sentences. And don't edit yourself, don't analyze it, just let what comes out come out, because that's where the richness really comes from. All right, so the first sentence is, the world is what? Fill in the blank. The world is what? Comment below. Okay, the second sentence to finish is, people are what? People are what? Fill in the blank. So I'm going to share my comment below as well so you know what came up for me, and we're going to revisit this at the end of the video. All right, so why are we talking about zombies? Why is this important for you in your life? Well, a lot of people think that the zombies are a fad, but fads are actually, to me, a sign of some underlying realization happening. It's oftentimes a slow externalization of an internal process that we have yet to become fully conscious of, but it's really important. The reason why it's important is something I've said a million times to you guys before. We externalize things that our soul needs to internalize to become whole. And so this has become such a big issue. And I'll give you an example of why the zombies are such an issue in our culture today. In 2011, the US government Center for Disease Control launched a zombie preparedness campaign. And this was brilliant on their part because they recognized that zombies are everywhere. They're in, TV, they're in movies, they're in books. So they launched this website and it got so flooded with traffic, so many masses of people went to this website that it crashed. That's how the zombie has seeped into our collective consciousness, into our popular culture, without us even being conscious of it. It's amazing. Now, on a personal level, it's Sunday, and every Sunday night, my whole family gets together and we watch The Walking Dead, one of the most gory, disgusting, dark TV shows that you can watch. Also one of the most popular ones on cable television right now. And I'm really curious, as always, of why I am attracted and resonate with the things that I do. It's an indicator of my own development and of the things that my soul is asking me to address. So let's get into the 2 primary lessons that the zombies are teaching us, and particularly teaching us as individuals in our individual lives. So the first thing is, anytime you run into the concept of an apocalypse, an Armageddon, anything like that, what's really happening is that you are wanting to let go of something, to purge something, to destroy something in your life that's preventing you from moving forward. So that's the first concept to get. One of the questions you can ask yourself is, what just won't die within you that's preventing you from moving forward? What is an internal ending that has to happen so that you can move into a new era of your life? Okay, so that's one thing to look at. And we kind of went over that in the forecast, but here's the thing that we didn't go over, and this is what's very specific to the zombies, okay? What's interesting is we have a predator, let's say, an anaconda, piranha, right? There's movies made about that. There's movies made about the wild coming in and destroying and wreaking havoc like Godzilla. But what's really unique about the zombie is zombies are human. We are the carriers of what is seen as this sort of meaningless destruction. So what was once your friendly neighbor, your doting husband, your best friend becomes your worst enemy. So what the zombie is teaching us is how we really feel about each other. And what's funny is, on one level, we're more connected than ever, right? We've got social media, the internet, we can talk to somebody on Skype on the other side of the planet. So we're more connected than ever, and yet we really don't like each other, we really don't understand each other, we really don't feel safe with each other. And that's what the zombie is really showing us. So one of the things that's really important, is realizing that how you feel about the world and how you feel about people is a direct correlation to the level of abundance and the level of love that you can allow into your lives. I mean, think about it. If you have an attitude about the world that it's an unsafe place to be, that people are inherently stupid or ignorant or whatever it might be, it's going to prevent you from reaching out and connecting to the vastness that is out there. It's going to prevent and put a ceiling on your ability to receive those things that you want to receive. So let's revisit your statements when you finish those sentences. The world is and people are. What came up for you? Now, if this was a difficult exercise, I encourage you to kind of sit with it and think about it a little bit. Another way to look at it and to ascertain where you are on this spectrum of how you feel about the world is the next time an unknown phone number shows up on your phone, what is your initial reaction? Is it fear, like you think it might be a tax collector? Is it anger, like I wish people would leave me alone? Maybe it's like excitement or anticipation that's it's Publishers Clearinghouse, right? Take note of how you feel when the world comes into your experience. Now, here's the real key. If your statement wasn't in alignment with what you would want to believe about the world or what you would want to believe about people, how would you change it? How would you change your statement so that it would represent a world that you would want to live in? It would represent people that you would want to be connected to. And what would have to change or maybe even die off within you so that you could really embody that world, so that you could really embody that connection? What would have to change within you so that you would have to embody and become that which you feel is missing in the world? So that was the intro to what zombies mean. There's a lot more to it. I mean, talking about overpopulation and war, and there's a lot of other things that can come up with the zombie, but individually, I hope that was really useful for you guys. If you have any more questions, anything else you want me to cover, please comment and also rate the video. Let me know how I'm doing and what you guys want to see in the future. I hope you guys have a great month ahead. I'll talk to you later.